Hey everybody, welcome to QFit Foam Roll and Recover. My name is Emily. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. We're going to get started here. I want to hit the upper back region. We'll get the lower back region, and then I'm thinking we'll get like the hip flexors as well. And then we'll just kind of see where we're at with time and see if we can add in anything else. So for the upper back, what we want to do, we kind of want to be in that like rhomboid region. And so what I like to do is I like to place it just on that upper back region. And then from there, what we want to do is we want to lift those hips up off the ground. So just lifting those glutes up here and then rolling here. So nice and easy. You can cross your arms across your chest if you'd like. If that helps you kind of focus on that region. For me, it kind of does. It's kind of all dependent on what works for you and your body. You can also place your hands behind the head if you feel like you need some support for that neck region. And then just make sure to breathe. You also want to make sure that when you're rolling here, if you find any tender spots, a tender spot meaning an area that's just a little bit more uncomfortable than the rest, we want to make sure to hold that pressure, really breathe through it until you feel like that pain has kind of dissipated, and then you can continue to roll after that. Nice and easy. Hope everybody's having a good start to their week so far. We got a ton of snow here yesterday in Colorado. We got about a foot randomly. It started snowing at 4 p.m. And it didn't stop till about 2 a.m. So we had a little bit of a tease for spring, and then we're back to winter. It was fun. We went skiing in the neighborhood a little bit and took advantage of it. Just when we thought it was over, it's back. All right, let's go ahead and move on to kind of that low back region. So I kind of want to break it up left and right so we can really kind of focus on one side versus the other. So we're kind of getting that QL region, which is in your low back. And so what we want to do is we want to place that foam roller just on one side of that low back. And then I like to kind of have my forearm in the back of here of me, just so it's kind of like a guide. So when I start rolling up and down, I don't fall off of the foam roller or anything here. Just try and focus. If you were to think either left or right of your spine, just focus on one side versus the other here. Make sure to breathe, very important. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and easy here. Good, let's go ahead and switch sides now. Same thing, just kind of focusing on that one side. We're gonna match this with a nice low back stretch that I really like to do. It's called the iron cross. One of the best stretches for the low back. And so we'll do that after we kind of foam roll it out here, and then we'll move on to the kind of hip flexor region. If you've been on some of my classes before, I always talk about my socks. Really a big fan of socks, and got a new pair yesterday for my birthday from my boyfriend, and it is this fun little sloth on his skis, and it says "No friends on a powder day," and it's totally true. When you have a powder day and you just want to enjoy it, you just really don't want to hang out with your friends, and he's kind of taught me that. We've kind of lost each other during a powder day, and it's just like, hey, go enjoy the snow. We'll catch up at lunchtime, and just another pair of socks to add to my collection, which I love. All right, let's go ahead and do that stretch for the low back here. So what we're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to fully extend your body. So fully extend the legs out, and then you're going to cross over one leg over the other, and then you're going to look over onto that other arm. So your leg's going to cross over, and then whatever legs crossed, you're going to look over that arm. It feels really nice on that low back region. So we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. Keep that other leg that's straight as you can, and just make sure to breathe here. You might feel a little pop in your low back, and that's totally fine as long as it doesn't hurt. Just want to make sure to breathe nice and easy in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. From here, let's take that arm and kind of bring it over towards that knee. Just hang out here for a little bit. Good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Again, just keeping that leg straight, crossing over, looking over that opposite arm here. Good. Go ahead and bring that arm over towards the leg. And nice job. Let's go ahead. Come on up. We're going to grab that foam roller again. We're going to go to that hip flexor region like I talked about. So we want to break this up left and right. And so you want to use the end of that foam roller. And so what you want to do is you want to use that end to really get here on that front hip, kind of hip flexor region. So you can lay right on the end of that foam roller, and then from there, just start rolling up and down nice and easy here. Remember, when you find any tender spots, to really hang out, breathe through it. Good, let's go ahead and switch sides. Nice job with that. Good. The last thing I want to end with is just a nice stretch for the hips. So what you're going to do, you're going to cross one leg in front of you and then fully extend that other leg in back of you. And then we're just on those forearms here. Great stretch for a little bit of the hamstrings, some hips. Just breathe nice and easy here. Good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Nice job with that. And the last thing we're doing here, you guys are doing awesome. Good. Go ahead and come out of that nice and easy. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up Q-Fit foam roll and recover. Thanks so much for joining. My name's Emily. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys can throw those in the chat box or reach out to me directly. If not, we'll see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day.